You have such an interesting piece. It's an interview with Mrs. Edwards, John Edwards' wife, and you point out all sorts of different things, but most striking to me, you actually went to their house, this famously enormous house with the squash court. What was it like?
I didn't see the squash court.
Oh.
It's vast. It's a really large home.
Is it well done? Honestly,
Well,
it's a sincere question. I mean, would you live there?
I don't do interior decoration. I would move in and sell it.
You would. How did going there? And I know that I think Miss Edwards is an appealing person. I know that you think that too.
She's a lovely person.
Yes.
Everyone likes Elizabeth Edwards except Dan Coulter, and I think even she may be faking.
Yeah, I disagree with every single word that's ever come out of her mouth, and I still think she's an appealing person personally. But going to the house, I mean, a lot has been made of the house. Do you think, having been there, that it's fair that so much has been made over that house?
I do and I don't. I think that it's a blind spot that particularly she, more than her husband, because it really is her house. She's the one who drew up the plan. She's the one who really wanted to build it, and he let her build it. She really makes that case that she grew up in dinky rooms in military housing, and she wanted this vast place, and her husband, you know, said, you go for it. But she also says, you know, it's a homey place. You can bring the dogs. I don't see it as a place you could bring the dog.
You could fit a lot of dogs in 28,000 square feet. You could have your own SPCA.
It's at odds with his campaign message, and even more to the point, it's at odds with who she comes across as a person. I mean, she's this cozy, warm person with this vast home.
Interesting. I'm so glad you went there.
Well, and here you have a candidate who is in effect running on a campaign that says that the rich have more than they need and everybody else has less than they need. And let's ask the question: who needs a 28,000 square foot home?
Such a syndrome, though. I've seen it so many times, having grown up around rich liberals. It is absolutely some kind of psychological condition where the people who live in the most excessive possible manner are also people with the most left-wing redistributionist politics who want to control how much money you have. I've seen it in every state in this country. What the hell is that anyway?
Couldn't they just, cut the house up into 4 7,000 square foot homes and, see to it?
I don't know. It's always the same. All right, we're